Hello, welcome back to my channel. I haven't done a video for so long. Every time I'm coming back after a while, I always say that, oh, I haven't done the video for a long time. I try not to, but unfortunately my busy schedule don't allow me to do continuous videos. I will make educational videos, but at the moment my hands are tied up. So I went to Paris by the coach. So I thought some people may, or maybe all, everyone wants to go for Paris, isn't it? But if people may be curious how to go to Paris by coach, and how what you will see there, what it will be the experience, how much is the cost, what's the food, all that. Yeah, so that's what I'm just adding this video. So I went to Paris by coach. So I have been picked up from Kent, Gillingham. There's a service station. It's called Moto Medway. It's a big service station. You can find lots of buses, coaches, vans, it's like a big car park. The travel, the Tours and Travels has got lots of pickup locations, so you have to choose one of the nearest pickup point for you. Okay, stop was the last pickup point. So it's from Kent, that means Gillingham, to Dover Port only took 45 minutes. Sometimes it depends on the traffic. Okay, so this is like a like in the same situation in the airport. You have to get the immigration clearance. If you're holding a British passport, you just need to show your passport and get the clearance. But if you hold Indian passport, you need a visa. That's called Schengen visa. You have to apply for the visa earlier, then only you are allowed to go. But some of my co-travelers hasn't got the visa, so they couldn't come. So just apply for the visa earlier, otherwise you will miss the trip. And before you travel for this trip, you have to pay some advance. Like I have paid some amount previously, then just before 1 or 2 weeks, I can't remember exactly, I will let you know. Before we have to pay the full amount. So if you didn't get the visa, then it's very difficult. But they can understand if you don't get the visa, then otherwise it's they won't refund. So very careful, you have to apply the visa. Okay, so this is the Dover port. Our coach guide took the photo of everyone's passport. So it is very easy for us to get the immigration clearance.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after this gate, we are going towards the ferry. Once we load the ferry, I will let you know at which level of the ferry we are in. And just upstairs there will be the area where you can have some breakfast if you would like to have, and spend some time, because this particular ferry is going to take 1 hour 30 minutes to cross the English Channel from Dover, and will be going to Calais. There will be announcements made on the ferry itself that we are reaching towards Calais, so that is when you need to walk downstairs towards the level where our bus will be parked and get in the bus. Upstairs, since we'll be in the international waters, there will be a duty-free area as well to pick up liquor, tobacco, perfumes, and so on and so forth. You can spend some time over there.
So the immigration officers see all our passports. So when we go there, they will just check our identity, then give the stamp. So we have to keep that one. Okay. What else? Yeah, so you can see on the side, you maybe already seen it, like a white rose. That's a port area. It looks very beautiful. And for the ferry, it take 1 hour 30 minutes. So we are after immigration, we're just going to enter into the ferry. The driver will park the ferry. The driver will park the coach into the ferry. So you have to make sure which is deck they are parking. There are 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 4, 5, 6. Deck there. So and even it's a different color like red, green and all. So our coach has parked in the red 5. So the stairs will represent that color code. So there is a, on the top of the ferry there is a restaurant in deck 8. Deck 7 there is a duty paid shop. So the coach will the tour guide will give us a free meal voucher. If you have to present that one, then you will get a free food. So this is early morning, so they will given us a full English cooked breakfast. I had a English full English breakfast. If you want a different one, you can choose it. This is what I said, like a deck 5, deck 6, like that, where that our coach will park. So when you come out from the ferry after having the meal, you have to follow the sign. So we are just getting out from the coach, and this is the entrance. On your left hand side there is a where you can dish out your food. It's a very big dining area. That area has got a TV, and kids can play there. Like there are some soft toys there. Then when you can see on your left side there is a toilet for ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so if you follow through that way, there is a like another deck. That's for the different question people. Anyway, our or I don't know, other people. So the restaurant called is 7 Seas. So this is the steps we came through. If you the people who has difficulty to walk, or like a wheelchair users, if they can come through the lift. This is the restaurant called 7 Seas restaurant. The food was fantastic, and you can see the duty paid shops like a board there, so you can go there as well. Okay, that is the deck 8 that side. Okay, so this is deck 8, there where is the restaurants are. Okay, there are 2 restaurants. That's where we are having the food. So there's a map. So if you felt like you missed or something, you can just check through. So there's a public deck 8, public deck 7. There are restaurant as well. Then vehicle 6, vehicle 5, 3. So 653, that's a free meal voucher. Okay, so there where we are going to get the food. So you can get the trolley, not trolley, tray, and you can ask the food. There's a food and a drink. Like you can have coffee or you can have a cold drink. Okay, so one thing I wanted to say, we are cruising through the English Channel. My husband was very dizzy, and he felt sick because of the sea. So if you feel sick, you have to take the tablet prior to the travel. Okay, and you can see the water color is black. When you reach near to the France, the color will be colors will change to green. So it looks so pretty. I didn't feel any dizzy or any other problems, but when you stand up, sit down, and when you get up from the chair, like you feel like you're dizzy, and you are just like feeling like slippery. So be careful when you stand up from sitting position. Okay, and the tide were so strong. That's why it didn't behave very well. That's why you may feel sick more. And on the top there is an open deck, like you can see the sea view clearly. But I don't think it was very cold. It's early morning and it's very cold and very windy, so we didn't go there at all, and my husband was sick. So okay, so yes, we can see that at the end, like we are going to reach the Calais. So as soon as we reach the Calais, then we have to travel again for 4.5 hours through the road. Okay. From there, I mean, our first attraction is River Seine, and just in front of the Eiffel Tower. So I will come back with that the next video, because this video is very long, but I don't want to miss a thing from you all, because if you want to enjoy, or you are not able to travel Paris at the moment, so at least you know where is all the places, how much time it will take, how you travel, how much it cost, you know, everything. That's why I'm not editing so much. That's another ferry. You can see P&O ferries, I think. Our ferries are so big, you know. I was thinking, like, how many people and the vehicles are parked in that ferry, and you have a restaurant, and I thought how they are cooking the food and how they are walking. We felt like we are very dizzy and all when we stand up, but they were, you know, 1.5 hours was the ferry traveling. So they serve the food, they clean the tables, they wash the place and ready for the next people to come in. You know, they were so amazing. They're so nice people, you know. Same like in the road, they have a traffic light system and all. So you can see the traffic light shows like green, red, all that. And yes, as soon as you can hear this announcement, like you have reached Calais, then you have to go down to your deck where the coach is parked. Okay, so until that time the door won't be open, they closed, because it's not safe for you to get out. Okay, to say something, because France it's 1 hour forward. That means we'll lose 1 hour. That means we reached there around 9:30. That means it's 8:30, so it will be 9:30. I mean, like that. It's 1 hour. If you have the contract phone, the time will adjust automatically. Whichever equipment you have using time zone adjustment, automatically it will adjust. And the mobile data, it is roaming, because UK you know, you have the Brexit. That's why we are not a part of European Union, so you have to pay a data roaming. So just get the roam, just by the roaming, because I have got 3 mobile, so I phoned them and asked for 3 days data roaming. You can pay otherwise £2 per day, but then it will be very expensive. So this is the coach, and there is a toilet there, but you can only use it for passing urine, not for other business. In between, I mean, like in 2 hours they stop in the service station, so you can go to the toilet and all, or where you are, you know, in the coach you have the breakfast there, you can have use the toilet. And there is a USB port for mobile charging, but not for the C plug, so you have to use the other plug. Okay, we are back in the coach now that is Calais, that is France port. So we already done the immigration and all, so it's very easy. You can just go through here. Okay, it's it was very cloudy, but later it was very nice weather. You know, it's very good weather for us to travel. And we were expecting like raining, and I mean not expecting, because the weather can change anytime. Even though I was checking for months in advance, like it's still shows the same weather. It hasn't been changed, but you know, it's because of unpredictable weather. We have to expect everything, but nothing happened. It was a very nice weather for us to enjoy. Okay, so yeah, now we are going to see River Seine. So as I told earlier, it takes 4.5 hours.
And please note down the time. The time right now 5. According to the French time, it is 12:05. Everyone's synced in. Very funny sometimes. Calais is the town's name. So before we start, let me introduce our coach captain that is going to be there for the next 3 days with us, Mr. Jamie Owen. Handsome chap. So he will be there for the next 3 days and all the way to drop you back in UK. People call me Amen as well, but don't.
No, amen.
And I have been in this industry for the past 6 years, and this is my 7th year. Prior to that, I was employed with Thomas Cook UK.
So that's our tourist guide. His name is Aman. He's an excellent guy. He is from Mumbai and he worked in Qatar Airways. Then he worked in Thomas Cook. So this is his 3rd workplace, and he is working here for I think 7 years, and he really likes traveling. That's why and I think he's very knowledgeable about
He like
all the
giving you a piece of paper for some charity and so on and so forth, and by the time you realize, you'll be flocked by 2 to 3 more women gypsies, and you'll be so happy, like, wow, I'm getting so much attention from French women, right? And they're beautiful ones, right? But do not let them fool you. Wallets on the front pockets rather than the back ones. Why? Because at some points we are going to be in queues.
Okay.
So you're back, and you will never know that someone is there to steal your wallet out and pick it out. Keep it safe.
You can see the windmills on the side. It was windy, but it wasn't that bad. And you can see the sky is a blue sky, and it's very sunny, no raining, no snowing, not any other problem. Luckily, we were lucky enough to have a good weather, because it's very rare to have a good weather while you are traveling. So this is the service station we stopped. So the tour providers don't provide lunch at all for all these 3 days. You have to bring your own packed lunch. So what we did, our friends made lemon rice for us, and we have used that one for 2 days actually. So we didn't have any problem, and we bought some snacks like chips, fruits, and nuts, squash, juice, like that. So we didn't need to buy anything, and there are toilets there in the service station. You can use the toilet, and there are lots of shops, but they don't speak much English. So if you buy something, and they will point out to you the price, or you just pay it. And before you travel, you have to get a travel card, or like euro. This is the lemon rice made by our friends, and it was very tasty. It won't go off, because even though it is very hot, because lemon rice, it can stay for so long. So we have finished. We spent here around 45 minutes for the food, for the lunch. Then we are going back to the coach. Then we have to travel more to reach the river Seine. Okay. So just watch the road, like that's a football stadium. I can't remember the name and all. You can search in the Google. I think that is a football stadium. There are lots of building, and the construction, amazing. Like the structure, I think most of the buildings are made with the stones. I think the weather will I mean, that's a weatherproof building, maybe, because every building has got their own regulations, isn't it? According to the weather, the building need to be remain. There's you can see the train is passing by. You can come to Paris by Eurotunnel, or flight, or by the coach, or you can even drive yourself. But the UK is now you can't use the UK driving license. Otherwise, you have to get the international driving license from the post office. If you're holding a British driving license here in the UK, okay. But I think it is a little bit difficult. Especially the people don't speak much English, and if you don't know the traffic, some of the streets are not following the traffic regulations, then it will be very difficult. Even though people are following the regulations, traffic regulation, many people are getting in the accident. So I don't. For me, I personally don't choose that way of traveling. I choose this coach or flight. Okay.
PDF energy, all the things are here.
People, from the motorway that we came into, that was the Boulevard Peripheric. It was a curve. We exited and we now are inside the city, and right in front what you are able to see is the Arc de Triomphe. We are quite near to the Arc de Triomphe.
Oh, there. Can you get it? Yeah, I'm getting it. Oh, I am getting it. Oh, I am getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it.
Perfect.
I never see like that a small car. See? Let's try to show
Is an eternal flame, and downstairs the tunnel going. This is the same tunnel that Lady Diana had died in.
All the trees are counting, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All the trees.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh my god, that trees.
You can do it later.
left side, what you see, the steel metal structure, the bridge, that is the famous Lovelock Bridge.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Wow.
And right in front, just behind the Eiffel Tower, you see a modern structure, a building, a tall building. Just behind the arch. That is the Montparnasse Tower. In this city, it is one of the only modern structures, because you've been around the city right now, you've been seeing around. Most of the architecture is the old French style.
Look, people are doing proposals here. Don't worry. I'm already done. Yes. Maybe my kids will do that.
They're not here, are they?
From them.
I did it.
When it lights, it will be so pretty in the night.
Hey, we have reached the river Seine. So I will stop the video here for today, and I will upload the river Seine boating tomorrow. So please do stay tuned.